past few weeks have been crazy for Dragon Ball fans. Dragon Ball FighterZ has been hyping us up with character reveals seemingly non-stop, so there's a lot of news to cover. Fans of Xenoverse 2 are also getting new DLC content with new extra packs, bringing new features and characters. Anyway, let's get into it. My name is Sharpie, and this is West City Weekly. Bandai Namco has been on a roll with announcements, and we've seen what looks like the full starting roster of this game. The most recent character trailers have been for Kid Buu, Adult Gohan, and Gotenks, though we got some general announcements at Jump Festa. These trailers are short, but we get a decent peek at what these characters might play like in the full release of Dragon Ball FighterZ. Gotenks is given his Super Saiyan 3 form, along with signature techniques like Dai Missile Barrage and Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack. His assists look like it will be Galactic Donut, which will attack the opponent anywhere on the screen. His Meteor Super appears to be his volleyball attack, which he can perform with Piccolo if on the same team. This may be similar to how Android 18 gets a new animation on the team if she is with Krillin. Kid Buu was shown off as well, something longtime fans were very excited about. His confirmed attacks are Meijin Kamehameha, Assault Rain, and the Super Vanishing Ball. His Chocolate Beam appears as well, along with a unique assist attack. While Kid Buu's playstyle is not fully understood, he'll definitely have a lot of personality. Gohan is an interesting character, but there isn't much to dissect. He has a standard attack along with his ultimate Kamehameha, which can be upgraded to a family Kamehameha depending on who's in the current fight. Though it wasn't featured heavily in the trailer, Gohan can unlock his potential to boost his abilities. This power drains all of his meter and gives him a boost equal to that for the remainder of the match. In addition to these trailers, Bandai showcased 3 more characters along with some new features. Goku Black, Beerus, and Hit are all making an appearance, serving as representatives for Dragon Ball Super. Rumors have been floating around these characters for a while, so it's nice to see them finally confirmed. Beerus looks absolutely stunning, with attacks matching his title as God of Destruction. He plays very different to what he's seen so far, as he's shown to have Spheres of Destruction, which are explosive traps he can set up on the field. Beerus can push these orbs around with his attack, letting him attack from unique angles. He has a few shown supers, one of which is his forehead flick. However, it appears that using the super to finish an opponent will result in Hakai instead, which will destroy the opponent instantly. Hit has been one of the most anticipated characters for this game, and he does not disappoint. He quickly darts around the screen for attacks, utilizing his time stop ability, and has several counters and traps for his opponents. He's been stated to be a bit more technical than the other characters, but there's no doubt that fans will put in work to learn him. Goku Black was also shown off, and despite his similarities to Goku, he has a completely unique way to play. He's shown to work with Zamsu for attacks, like having Zamsu grab the opponent while he's charging a Kamehameha or combining their energy for super attacks. We've known for a while that players will be able to actually summon Shenron in the middle of matches, thanks to the feature accidentally being shown off. But this is the first bit of official information about it. Dragon Balls can be gained by hitting certain combo counts and are shared between both players. Once summoned, Shenron helps grant one of 4 wishes to help win the match. The last bit of news for Dragon Ball FighterZ was in the addition of a brand new dramatic finish feature. This essentially allows players to recreate scenes from the anime by meeting specific requirements throughout the match. These requirements aren't known yet, but the thought of pulling these finishes off in matches is really exciting. While there really isn't any more news to cover as far as FighterZ goes, there is plenty of footage around. Many players recorded gameplay during the beta, so we went ahead and grabbed some of the best that we could find. We'll break down this footage to help make it more accessible to everyone, so hopefully it inspires you guys to take your play even further beyond. I'm going to send you over to Zidiane, and he'll help break down this high-level gameplay.
Hey guys, Zid here. We're all excited for Dragon Ball FighterZ, but not everyone has experience with competitive fighting games. These games can be a bit complex, so I'm here to help you get started. We'll be going over a few real matches to look for key moments, then offer insight into why these exchanges turn out the way they do. Vegeta dashes in on his opponent to attack low, then ends with Frieza assist. This can combo if it connects, giving Vegeta a full conversion, but will also keep Vegeta safe if the opponent blocks. The plan here is to fish for a hit while staying out of danger. This basic tactic can prevent your opponent from moving freely, or trying to even counterattack. Shutting down the opponent's options while keeping up the pressure is a vital skill for any competitor. Following up on that, let's look at how Tatsu takes the idea of fishing for hits to the next level. All of Android 16's attacks here are very deliberate, spaced out just enough for him to keep calling his assist to keep up the pressure. 18 is forced to make a move here, because if she keeps blocking, Android 16 can just go for a grab. 18 unfortunately chooses the wrong time to try to counterattack, which led to her getting hit. 18 could have tried jumping to escape, but she was likely afraid of 16's air grab. Neither of her assists were really usable without any risk, meaning her only option was to try to attack. Alternatively, she might have found success in using Android Barrier and calling assist at the same time. This might have protected her assist long enough for it to get started, which would have given her the opportunity to escape. Frieza does something really tricky here, so let's slow this moment down just a bit. As you can see, Frieza knocks Vegeta to the ground. As this happens, Frieza calls his assist, which lets Vegeta recover. On paper, this sounds like a poor move, but pay attention to what Frieza is doing while all this is happening. He dashes forward, then tries to attack Vegeta from the other side. This type of situation actually forces the opponent to switch the direction they're blocking, which can surprise unprepared players. We do see Vegeta can escape this setup by going to the air, meaning this escape may be the key to avoiding some dangerous situations in the full game. Next up, we're going to look at an example of everything we talked about here done in sequence. Cell starts off fishing for a hit, which would give him a full combo if successful, and leaves him safe on block. He attacks a few times, throws out a Kamehameha, and then calls assist. Frieza is stuck blocking here, so Cell takes the opportunity to keep up the pressure. Cell mixes in an overhead which connects with the crouch blocking Frieza, and the assist at the end ensured the overhead would have been safe even if it didn't connect. At first, Cell might seem like he's just attacking at random, but if you look closely, he is stopping Frieza dead in his tracks. As soon as he blocks Cell's first attack, he is stuck having to successfully defend against everything that Cell tries. Be sure to get used to these kinds of situations when the game drops. Knowing how to mix up the opponent and knowing how to defend properly will be highly valuable skills. That's all I have for now, so I'm going to send you back on over to Sharpie.
I'm so excited for this game to finally come out. It'll be really interesting to see all the tactics players come up with. We'll be reviewing many more Dragon Ball matches, so be sure to come back next week for another breakdown. If you have a cool moment you like featured, tweet out the moment with the hashtag WestCityWeekly, and we'll try to showcase that moment on next week's episode. While news for fighters is very exciting, Bandai has been hard at work adding even more downloadable content to their ever-growing, ever-expanding Xenoverse 2.